Here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Navy midshipmen and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Aggies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Out wide right, it's Bussey. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the last 2 plays have left them in a hole as they stare at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Reed. Caught. Quick step and go. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Aggies are flying down the field. Throwing Reed. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the Raptors are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Season alley. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. There's some room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The midshipmen got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Give to the back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel nowhere to go, and the ball was loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball screening.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Inside. It's Moore. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Reed. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Aggies are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Trying to take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Long way to go on 2nd down. Thompson wants to throw. Here comes the heat. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And that's just not the start they envisioned for this football game. 1st possession, you got a punt. 2nd possession now, 4th and short. I'm interested. Do they push the gas pedal and be aggressive because it has been a slow start and they haven't gotten things going? And do they try to force it here?
Punt is on its way. Making his first move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Hits inside. It's Joyner. Made a defender miss. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Worrell. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Working the ground game. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Handoff to Joyner. Just smothered on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. In the gun, third down Reed. Complete to the right. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Right side, it's Keys. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Thompson to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. 2nd and long here. Quick give. It's Smith. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
Smith takes the handoff. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Straight ahead, it's Smith. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, this defense has their hands full with him on this drive. And that DB, I'll tell you, he may have saved a touchdown with that tackle. When you've got speed like this running back has, if he gets in the second level, a lot of people start to hold their breath. because it could be a house call. You know they're going to keep giving him the football here in the drive. Up front, this defense has got to get a lot more physical.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Thompson wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking to throw on third. Out wide left, it's Smith. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to Joyner. Powers through the defender. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Slips through the line. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And here comes the Navy offense. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Thompson to throw. Turns it upfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Smith. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here's Reed to throw. Fires on the move. Comes down. It's Johnson. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. And the Aggies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down. They want to throw it. Lets it fly. Left side, it's Johnson. Makes the grab in their space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give is to Smith. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Almost the D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down. Fires to the tight end. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be fourth down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four-down territory. The offense still on the field. Got to make the play on fourth. And they gambled in their own end, turned it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. This offense has it with really good field position. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. After back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on.